This is how money affected the jobs I took in my career. In my first year of working, I was making about $80,000 a year, but I was $30,000 in debt. So I had no money. So my relationship with money at the time was, I need to find ways to make more money. I need to get promoted fast. I need to find a better paying job, maybe a side gig, I don't know. Because my family had a history of debt, I want to get rid of the debt as quickly as possible. And so once I got my promotion, all the debt was gone. And at this point, after about a year, I was making about $120,000. It was at this point where I could start saving money and using that money to buy my parents a home. Thankfully, a year later, I got promoted again. And at this point, I was earning about $200,000. I was starting to save a lot more money, but it was also at this point where I could start ordering appetizers at a restaurant without thinking. I was like, holy shit, wait, like this is kind of weird. It was at this point though, where I felt like additional money wouldn't have made me happier. And if someone had told me, hey Jerry, you can work 30 more hours and get paid more, I would have been like, no. But that's kind of what started to happen. The expectations of my work and the hours were starting to increase. And at that point, that's when I was like, man, you know, like, why am I even doing this? But it was at that point where I started to focus less on the money, but more about what I actually wanted to do. And that's when I went full-time into consulting, and I've gone from about making $200,000 a year to about $50,000 a year. And honestly, I was a lot happier at that point. And I reflect on my experiences because this happens to so many people. It's made me realize that everyone has a different level of financial success where the desire of pursuing your passions outweighs your desire for money. It's because it's at that point where you start thinking and asking yourself, what makes you happy? Is it starting your own business? Is it working at a nonprofit? Is it taking 6 months off to travel the world? For me, I believe that my life experiences have pointed me here to help solve the job search problems so that if the younger Jerry were alive, that he wouldn't go through the same problems that he did. And so what does that answer for you? How much money do you need for you to start pursuing your passions?